Hello viewers, welcome back to the new video of Harinistry. So in today's video, we are going to do a 3D drawing. We are going to draw a 3D building. So now, at the starting of this video, I have put the materials needed. So you can just see that. You can pause the video for some seconds and see it. So this is a easy drawing and more things are not needed, just the basic things like pencil, eraser, scale, A4 sheet. And in this, there's a speciality. Like now, we are only drawing in A4 sheet, right? But at the last, we'll give a touch up that it will be like we have kept a building on top of a school note. There will be blue lines, right? So wait for actually it's not a surprise, but just wait for it. So now we are drawing lines. It will be better if we draw lines with scale because it will come perfectly straight. And it will look like a real building, right? A real building will not go, the lines will always be straight, as you all know. So now we are drawing some slanting lines also to make a look like 3D. And first for the ceiling and the sides, you have to draw a V. Then down at the V, you have to draw a line. And then another V at the bottom. Then draw a line to join it to the ceiling. It's a very easy one. Just follow the steps I said. And you can also see the video. So now I'm using a small pencil, and whenever you're doing your drawing, you may just draw it light. So if there are any mistakes, see now I'm erasing, right? So if there are small mistakes, we could erase. If we draw dark, then the mark will not go. Then even our drawing will not be perfect. But we want it perfect, right? Yes. So now we are putting the ceiling, and on top there are some steps and there is small pillar. Now you can draw slanting lines. So it will give a look like we are seeing a whole building, right? So with the scale, there are not fixed measurements, but according to the look, we can make it. And with the scale, you can rub it, so it will make your drawing much easier, right? In this YouTube channel, we are learning how to make a drawing easier. So that's how the steps are. Now we are taking a black color pencil. Please avoid taking crayons because those don't come up well with these kind of drawings. I think most of the drawings will come up with like these color pencils, and that's how I use. In this pencil, I didn't use any shading pencil. We could also use shading pencils. Even without shading pencils, our drawing will come up well if we give up effort and do it with interest. So now scribble the pencil, not at the windows but at the sides. Just nicely scribble and then lightly scribble. Then just smudge it with your hand or a tissue. Then when you smudge, the windows also will become the same color. So erase at the window. So the window will give you a separate look. And the lines of the windows make it dark. And now at the size on the window size we have drawn kind of triangle, a slanting triangle. So it will look like a wall which is joined in the building. So now near the dark marking, just shade lightly, very lightly. And now in the next side also we are drawing the windows. Now from the window, these lines you make it dark to light. Don't make it dark and suddenly a light, then it will be easily seen. So what you are doing is a dark to light, bring it gradually light. That's how we have to do everything gradually. So the lines it came little bit slanting as I didn't use scale much. So now you see what will happen. So after that I'll just correct it with the scale. So now we have done with the windows, and at the side we are just giving corrections. The slanting lines, right, which give a 3D look, 3D dimensional drawing it is. So now you have to darken the sides so it will be seen with the smudging and all things. The line dividing it is lighter, became lighter. So you have to darken, otherwise we can't just segregate which is this side and which is that side. And at the sides you can just shade it little darker, so it will give like a shadow of the sun, a realistic light. Yeah. So now we have done with the sides and now we are going up to the ceiling. Now there are some sides, right, in the, just shade it lightly, not very dark, then it will look something odd. So now just do it, repeat it for the others, and for the pillar also shade it. Now darken the sides as I told, and dark to light, shade it gradually, so it will also look like the sun passing the light shades, right? Yes, in all these buildings there will be like this. If you have little confusion, no problem. Go out of your house and there will be any building, not like this, but some other buildings, right? Or see your building itself. Now we are shading the shadow. A building will have a shadow, as now it's we are drawing a building which is being seen in the morning time, even in the night time also. The light's reflection. See, now it's like the real reflection of the this thing, right? Not the reflection, a shadow. Now we are going to cut on the lines I have drawn, so it will look like we have drawn on some classwork note. So yeah, cut it, the parts marked in the pencil, cut the marks marked in the pencil. Now we have cut it, and now I have the you can red sketch. You could also take a red pen, but I didn't have, so I took it. And now first we'll mark the lines with small pencils lightly, as I told, and now after that we can take a blue pen and just mark the lines like the classwork note. Mark lines, straight lines. After the line, just erase the pencil markings. Sometimes the pen may go a little wrong, but still we'll just make it as correct as we can. So now we're just shading dark to light of the shadow, so it'll also look like realistic. Now we are almost done, and now it's finished. That's all. Just give some touchings. So it's nice, right? All the best for your drawing. Thank you. If you did like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and mainly click the bell button. So this is the finished one of the drawing. Now we could see a real one, right? Amazing. Thank you. Meet you in the next video as soon as possible with some interesting and surprising things.